We've been working on the movements of the spine for the last couple of weeks. Working on spinal flexion, which is bending forward, and spinal extension, which is bending back. You can see that both of those movements take place in this forward and back motion, which is called the sagittal plane. And clearly we live not just in the sagittal plane, but out here and around here. So today we're going to work with twisting. This is called the frontal plane, which we'll be moving our arms in some. And this is called the transverse plane when we twist. So we're going to explore the very many joints that we have in the spine. 7 in the cervical, 12 in the thoracic, 5, sometimes 6 in the lumbar. So each one of those vertebrae is a joint, which makes for a lot of potential movement. And we're going to see how much movement we can get throughout the length of the spine. And you'll also notice, and this is a good thing for you to keep track of if you're trying to figure out how to do a practice on your own, that after we do the movements in the transverse plane, after we twist, we bring it back and we do some kind of counterpose in this direction to resymmetricize, not sure if that's a word, but resymmetricize the spine after we do a twisting motion. We shall begin with a simple forward bend to warm things up, Uttanasana. We're going to do 4 repetitions, and then we're going to stay down for 4 breaths. And when we do the repetitions today, we're not going to bring the arms down after every repetition. We're just going to proceed right through the repetitions and stay for 4 breaths. Let's get a little drink of water. So we begin in Samastiti. Samastiti, equal standing pose, finding the weight evenly distributed between the front and the back of the foot. You can feel the ball of the big toe and the ball of the little toe. In the very center of the heel, you may need to make some adjustments to find that good balance under each foot. And please remember that when we move into the forward bend, we want to keep this same balance under the feet. In other words, not allow the weight to pour just into the heels and just place our hips back. So we want to keep that concept that we have worked on the last couple weeks in place here as we expand our movement possibilities. And once you've just established that good even stance under your feet, be aware of your legs lifting up away from the floor, coming up to the pelvic girdle, where the strength and stability offered by both feet and legs meet. The pelvis gathers that energy together and then lifts it straight up through the center of the spine. We're going to stand well balanced, at ease, steady and stable as we begin. Lips are closed. Breath moving through the nose. We create the Ujjayi breath, which will help lengthen our breath out by gently constricting in the throat, like you're whispering, ah. And do that with the lips closed. We want the breath to be subtle and long and smooth. Begin to take some slow breaths through the nose, listening to that whispered sound of the breath. Noticing how the breath is as you begin the practice. And we'll start with our first posture, Uttanasana, forward bend, Legs are staying straight or comfortably straight. You may take a little bend in the knee if you need to. Better to bend the knee than push into your heels. Keep your gaze steady and the breath through the nose as you raise your arms forward and up on the inhale. Pull the belly button into the spine. Keep your weight even under your feet as you bend down. Moving into spinal flexion, rounding the spine forward. Then with your inhale, lift your arms, open your chest. A little bit of spinal extension as you come up. I'm going to bend right back down again with the exhale. Pull the belly into the spine. Feel that lengthening along the whole back of the body. Relax the neck. With the inhale, reach your arms forward. Open your chest and stand all the way up straight. 2 more times like that. Exhale, slowly bend down, pressing your navel into your spine, feeling that lengthen your lower back and relax the neck. With the inhale, lift with the arms, open the chest. Come all the way up to the top, reach long. And last time, bend down with the exhale. And this time we're going to stay. So find a comfortable position for the arms. They could touch your legs, go under your toes, hold your elbows, and we'll stay for 4 breaths. Every time you exhale, you're pressing the belly to the spine, relax the neck. Every time you inhale, feel your rib cage expand in 3 dimensions. Exhale, pull the belly button up to the spine. If you want more stretch in your back legs, lift your sit bones towards the ceiling. Inhale, expand the whole rib cage. Exhale, belly to spine. Keep your neck relaxed, your head hanging heavily. Slow the breath down as you inhale. We have 1 final exhale here. Then stay steady on the feet as you inhale. Reach the arms forward, open the chest, bring yourself all the way up tall. And as you exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front. And relax the breath. Reestablish your samastiti. Allow your breath to move freely. Let the body settle into a still stance. Even if the heartbeat is going a little bit or whatever else is happening in the body, let it relax into a state of stillness. We're going to start adding some spinal rotation, some twisting. If you like, you can do this up in a small heel lifted position. This is a variation of Tadasana. So you can make this into a balance challenge if you want to add that dimension, not mandatory. Notice where your eyes are fixed. When we do the first twist, we're going to keep the gaze forward. So we're going to experiment with turning the torso without turning the head. Actually, turning the torso without turning the pelvis or the head. We're just finding the rotation along the midsection of the spine and the lower back. The gaze stays steady. With the inhale, we're going to raise the arms out to the side and up to T position. If you like, you can lift your heels slightly for more challenge. As you exhale, keep your gaze steady and turn your torso to the left. You're going to reach back with your left arm and turn your chest to the left. You're still facing front with your eyes. Inhale, come back into the center and go the other direction. Keep your eyes forward and twist your torso. Reach behind you with your right arm. And inhale, come back into the center. We're going to go each side 1 more time like that. With your exhale, press your belly button into your spine. Reach your left arm behind you, but keep your gaze forward, twisting your chest to the left. Inhale, open to the front. And exhale, twist to the right with just the right arm and chest and shoulders. Keep your gaze forward. And as you inhale, return to the center. And then as you exhale, slowly bring your arms down to your sides. Lower your heels down if they were lifted. And relax the breath for a moment. Now we're going to twist again, but this time we'll add the head and the hips to the twist. So it's going to be a larger twist. The advantage of having your eyes stay forward if you're balancing is that gaze creates some steadiness. So when I'm moving and balancing at the same time, I'm just kind of scanning my eyes along the same level of the room as I do the turn. So you can try that if you're going to come up into the balance. Again, we'll twist 2 times in each direction, but this time we're basically twisting as far as we can, and involving the hips, the chest, and the head. With the inhale, raise the arms out wide to T position. Turn your palms up to open your shoulders. Lift the heels a little bit if you want to. As you exhale, turn to the left. Keep your arms wide. Turn, let your gaze scan along the same level of the room till you're looking back behind you. And then inhale, return to the center. As you exhale, turn everything to the right. If you're up in the balance, keep your eyes very steady as they scan across the room. Inhale, return back into the center. We're going to go one more time each direction. Exhale, pull the belly to the spine. Turn yourself to the left. And inhale, come back into the center. As you exhale, turn as far as you can to the right. Inhale, return to the center. And exhale, lower the arms. Lower the heels if they were up. Find your samastiti. Even, balanced, relaxed, standing pose. Now observe the feeling along your spine. We did do that symmetrically. I mean, we did it evenly to each side. However, there might be some feeling of wanting some compensation, which we will do with Ardha Utkatasana, the half squat pose. And again, we're just going to move up and down for 4 times without bringing the arms down to the sides each time. This gets a little aerobic. We will want to still breathe through the nose and smooth the breath out, lengthen it as best you can, even in the context of getting the heartbeat going a little bit more. So returning to our nice undulation of the spine, bending forward and bending back, bending forward and bending back. Keep your gaze steady as you inhale. Raise the arms forward and up. As you exhale, this time we'll bend the knees and fold down. Place your hands on each knee. For that rounded length of the spine. Inhale, lift your arms up and your chest up. Straighten your legs. Feel that length in the front body. Exhale, bend your knees and fold down again. Drape your torso over your thighs. Just let your hands come to rest on your knees. Feel the length in your spine all the way up to the back of the neck. Inhale, lift it open. Arching the back a little bit, lifting the chest, opening the front of the body. Bend down again with your exhale, bending the knees. Round gently forward. And inhale, raise the arms, the chest. Lift yourself up, straighten the whole front body. One more time, exhale, bend down. And inhale, lift and open. Then exhale, slowly lower your arms down the front. Relax the breath. And feel the sensation along the spine. Hopefully it feels a little bit more complete now. So this is a reminder, when you're doing something asymmetrical, which almost everything we do really is, even driving where you feel like I've got both hands on the wheel and sitting, you've got one leg you're pressing, if you're using your gear shift clutch on the other side, you're doing different things with the legs. Raking and vacuuming are classic examples of asymmetrical activities. Sweeping. If you're cooking, you're probably chopping with one hand and not the other. So we need to gather ourselves back in. After almost everything we do, a little counterpose like we just did will be helpful. Okay, so we're going to move more broadly out into the frontal plane here. Take the legs wide as we move into twisted triangle. And we're going to explore the various locations of the twist. And not quite exactly the same way we did with the Tadasana, but similarly. We're going to first turn the chest, then the head, and then the hips, and see if you can differentiate those three pieces of movement. So feet are wide, well balanced on the feet. Hip points are pointing forward. We have a good steady stance, not collapsing outward on the feet. Again, breath this gently through the nose. As you inhale, take your arms out wide like a T. And see if you can keep your pelvis and your head still. And on your exhale, turn your arms and your chest only. So you're still looking forward and you're not bringing your hips out of alignment. Stay there while you inhale. Then we're going to exhale and turn the head so you're looking out over your left shoulder. And stay there and inhale. And then finally, go ahead and let the pelvis and the lower back join in and twist as far as you can to the left. Stay there while you inhale. And then as you exhale, come back into the center and lower the arms down. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, float the arms out wide. Keep your head and your pelvis still as you twist to the right. And stay there while you inhale. Now we're going to add the head turn. Turn and look out over your right arm. And then stay and take an inhale. And then go ahead and let the hips join in. Rotate and reach as far as you can to the right. And stay while you inhale. And then as you exhale, come back into the center and lower your arms down. But feel those various points of rotation. You may notice that you don't have equal range flexibility in each of those. Let's do that again. Inhale, float the arms out wide. And start by keeping the face and the pelvis still. As you exhale, turn your chest and your arms to your left, reaching back with the left arm. Stay while you inhale. Now add the head. As you exhale, turn and look out over your left shoulder. Keep your hips square. Stay while you inhale. And then with your exhale, turn even farther. Then go as far as you can, allowing your pelvis to rotate as well. Stay while you inhale. And then as you exhale, come back into the center. Lower the arms down to the sides. We'll go the other direction. Inhale, float the arms out wide. Steady your pelvis. Keep your gaze forward as you exhale. Turn the torso only to the right. And stay while you inhale. Add your head. As you exhale, turn and look at your right hand. And stay while you inhale. And then as you exhale, rotate the whole torso. Reach as far back as you can to the right. And stay while you inhale. And then with the exhale, come back into the center and lower the arms down to the sides. You want to take an inhale here. On your exhale, slide your hands down your legs. And then on your inhale, we're going to slide back up and open the chest as you come up. Let's do that 3 more times. Exhale, slide the hands down the legs. Symmetrical stretch along the spine. Inhale, open your chest and slide back up to the top. Do that 2 more times. Pull your belly button in as you exhale, slide down. Inhale, open the chest, slide back up. And last time, exhale, slide down. And inhale, come up to the top. And relax your breath. We're going to take a break with the feet for a moment. Come back into Samasthiti. Stay in this orientation. We're going to actually go into the fold pose. I'm just going to give the feet and legs a little break. Settle into both feet. So when we twist, we want to try to get as long as we can and then move. If you think of a chain, if you're trying to twist the chain, if it's crunched down, you can't move it very far. But if you lengthen it, then you can find a little bit more play between the links. That's what we're trying to do with the spine. Extend it, and not extend it, but lengthen it, and then turn from there. As we go into the twisted triangle, we're going to have all the elements that we just were working with, the hips, the chest, the head, the neck, all involved in the twist, so that when we get into the wide twist, just watch for a moment, as we get into the full expression of the twist, my chest and my hand and my belly button are all turning in the same direction. So if I'm reaching to my left foot, my palm is facing to the wall to my left, my chest is facing that direction, my belly button's trying to go that direction. My head can go all the way up to look at the ceiling to get that full rotation of the neck. Okay, so let's go ahead into a wide stance. We're going to take the twisted triangle, Parvati Trikonasana, do 4 repetitions in succession without stopping, and then stay for 4 breaths in that twist. I'm putting my hand on the floor. You can perfectly well put it on your leg, or if you have a yoga block, that works as well. Or a blanket, or a little stool. Key to the twist is that we're moving into it on an exhale and pulling the belly button in. So we're trying to really squeeze in the abdomen. We begin by inhaling and taking the arms out wide. Turn the palms up to the ceiling. As you exhale, turn to the left. Reach your right hand down and your left arm up. Your palm is facing toward that left wall. And then inhale, stand back up to the center. Exhale, twist the other way. Reaching the left palm down towards the right foot or leg, reaching the right arm up to the ceiling, and inhale, come up to the top. Do it 3 more times to each side. Exhale, twist to the left, left palm and chest facing the wall to the left. Inhale, pull it up to the top, and exhale, twist down to the right, right palm and chest facing the wall in front of you, and inhale, come up to the top. 1 more dynamic repetition, twist down to the left. Inhale, come up to the top. And exhale, twist down to the right. Inhale, come up to the top, and we're getting ready to come to stay. Exhale, twist to the left leg. Place your right hand wherever it can comfortably go. If it's okay, look up at the ceiling, do. We're exhaling. And inhaling, filling the chest. Stay again while you exhale. Pull your belly button to your spine. Your left palm should be facing the wall to your left. Find the place to put the breath. Whenever you exhale, you push your belly button into your spine. And when you inhale, where can you find some space in the ribcage? A lot of space in the left side right now. After 4 breaths, we'll inhale to come up to the top. And then twist the other way on the exhale. Bringing the left hand down to the right foot or leg. Reaching up with the right arm. Stay while you inhale. Expanding your right rib cage. Exhale, pulling the belly button to the spine. Inhale. Breathe into your right side. And exhale, pull the belly to the spine. If you can, you're going to keep looking up at your right hand, keeping the right palm towards the wall at your right. Pull the navel to the spine with your exhale. 1 more breath. And then use an inhale to come to the top. And an exhale to slowly lower the arms down. And relax the breath. And we'll step to Samasthiti. Come to the back of the mat. Find your even stance. Relax the legs. Stand tall through the length of the spine. Soften the shoulders to face the neck. Now, even though we just did the same thing on each side, you may feel a little sense of asymmetry. It's easier for me to twist one way than the other, so some of those muscles were being pulled more out of their usual alignment than the other side. So notice you feel a little askew. And we're going to compensate for the twist by taking that half squat again. Keep the breath long and smooth through your nose. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Pull your belly button into your spine as you exhale and bend down. Last time I put the hands on the knees. If you want to go a little bit more deeply this time, go ahead and do that. Inhale, raise the arms, the chest, lift up tall, lengthen, and exhale again, bend the knees, fold down. Draping the torso along the legs is the most important part of your awareness. Inhale, raise the arms and open the chest. Push yourself up to a tall standing position. Do that twice more. Nice rounded spine. Make sure the neck is part of that. And then open the chest. One more time. Hug the belly into the spine as you exhale and bend down. Relax the shoulders. And then use your inhale to open the chest up, stand tall, and exhale, lower the arms down the front, and relax the breath. So take a moment to settle here. I should have mentioned at the start of class, you may find a prop useful for the next little bit that we're going to do. A short stool, a yoga block if you have one, even a folded up blanket or a cushion. So take a moment if you need to collect something to help the floor come a little higher up towards your head, then go do that. A little stool is really nice, a little footstool if you have that. We're going to move into a vinyasa. Vinyasa simply means a logical sequence of events. So we're going to do one thing, and then we're going to do another thing, and then another thing in an order that makes sense. And we're going to do a back bend, Virabhadrasana, the warrior. We're going to do a forward bend, Parsvottanasana, the asymmetrical forward bend, and then from there, we're going to move into a twisted triangle from a different position. There is a balance challenge to this, so we're getting spinal extension, spinal flexion, spinal rotation, and balancing. It's a really nice little sequence. We'll do it 4 times and stay for 1 breath in the twist each time we get there. So we're not going to stay for 4 whole breaths, but cumulatively we will stay for 4 breaths. We'll start by placing the hands on the hips and rotating the right foot slightly out, not too far, just a few degrees. Your belly button still facing forward, and then step forward. Now feel your balance. I want you to notice your right heel and make sure that it feels well anchored, and feel your balance. We don't want the left foot in too narrow, and even you can take it a little bit more wide to the left if that helps you feel balanced. We want to get that right hip pulled forward. So if you notice that your right hip is back, bring it forward so that the legs are asymmetrical, yes, but the body is still all in this sagittal plane. Connect down through your feet. As you inhale, I'm going to raise the arms forward and up and bend the front knee. Arch the spine back, lift and open the chest. With the exhale, pull the belly in. Start to bend forward and straighten the front leg. Your hands can come onto the leg for a moment. If you have a prop, you're going to get your right hand down onto it, and then inhale, lift your left arm up. Open your chest and twist up. We'll stay. Take an exhale, and an inhale. And then with the exhale, fold back down to that forward bend. And with the inhale, bend your front knee. Lift and open your chest. And with the exhale, lower the arms down, straighten the front leg. Here we are back in our start position. Do that 3 more times like that. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up, bend the front knee, open the chest. We're doing a back bend. Exhale, pull the belly button into the spine, straighten the leg, fold forward, coming into a forward bend. Feel that stretch in the back of the body. Plant the right hand. As you inhale, lift the left arm up and follow it with your eyes if you can, or you can be looking straight forward. We're going to stay with the exhale, pressing the navel to the spine. Stay with the inhale. And then as you exhale, fold back down again to the front. Inhale, bend your front knee, lifting up in your chest. And exhale, lower the arms down the front and straighten the front leg. Do that twice more. Inhale, Virabhadrasana, bending the front knee as you lift your arms, open the chest. Find the front body stretch. Notice your front right thigh. Exhale, fold down, drawing the navel to the spine, feeling the back of the body stretch. Plant the right hand and inhale, raise the left arm, turn and open the chest, fix your gaze and stay while you exhale, and stay while you inhale, and bend down with the exhale. Inhale, bend your front knee, lift the arms, open the chest, stretch up. Exhale, lower the arms and straighten the leg. One final repetition. Inhale, raise the arms and bend the front knee. And exhale, bend down. Front leg comes straight, folding forward. Plant the right hand. Inhale, lift the left arm and open your chest. And then stay while you exhale. And stay while you inhale. Exhale, bend down. Inhale, raise the arms as you bend your knee. Lift and open the chest. And exhale, lower your arms and straighten the leg. Pause for a moment. Relax the breath. And as you're ready, step your left foot back. Align the feet. Move it down and check that the feet are in alignment. And then stand tall in Samastiti. Letting the breath breathe by itself. Finding your even stance down through your feet. Notice the different feelings on the two sides of the body. Soften towards the center line of the body, so try not to be disturbed by that asymmetry. Just let it be for a moment. Now let's do the other side. We'll start by placing the hands on the hips. Keeping the pelvis steady as you turn the left leg out in the socket. And step forward with the right foot. Again, I'd like you to be aware of your feet as we get going here. So check your left heel. You want it to reach down to the floor. And then be sure that your pelvis is pulled forward so both hip points are equidistant to the wall in front of you. Feel free to move that right foot a little bit to the right. If you're going to use a prop, place it down inside the right foot. And we'll go through this vinyasa 4 times, staying one breath each time in the twist. Inhale, raise the arms and bend the knee. Feel the stretch in the front of the body, back bending. Exhale, draw the navel in, straighten your leg and fold forward. And the back body stretch, plant your left hand. Inhale, raise the right arm, turn the chest and look up, and then we'll stay. Exhale, press your navel to your spine. Inhale, expand your rib cage. And then exhale, fold down. Relax the neck. Inhale, bend your knee, raise your arms. Lift all the way up to the top, open the chest. And exhale, lower the arms. Straighten the front leg, relax the shoulders. Feel your feet against the floor. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up as you bend your front knee. Stay anchored in your left heel. Exhale, draw the belly button into the spine as you straighten the front leg. Fold down. And plant that left hand on the floor. And then inhale, raise the right arm, stretch up to the ceiling. Stay there while you exhale. Pull the belly to spine. And stay while you inhale. Exhale, rotate into the forward bend. Inhale, bend the knee, lift up into the back bend. Pull your left hip forward and feel that stretch in your front left thigh. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the front knee, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the belly in, fold forward. Plant the left hand. Inhale, raise the right arm, open your chest, reach up to the ceiling. Fix your gaze, stay while you exhale. And stay while you inhale. And then bend down as you exhale. Feel that stretch in the back body. Inhale, raise your arms and bend your knee. Stretch up. Feel a stretch in the front body. Exhale, arms down, front leg straight. Square the pelvis one last time. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up as you bend the front knee. Exhale, fold forward. Finding the stretch in the back of the body. Plant the left hand. Inhale, raise the right arm, stretch up, gaze goes up. Stay while you exhale, pressing the belly to the spine. Stay while you inhale, reaching up with that right arm. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the front knee, stretch all the way up, opening the front of the body. And exhale, arms down, front leg straight. Then relax the breath. And step back to Samasthiti. Stand evenly on your 2 feet. Relax the breath. Notice the flow of the breath. Notice the awareness of the body. See if you can feel your feet, your legs. Notice the abdomen. You feel something in the hips. Feel around the waist and the ribs. Up to the upper back and chest, all the way down to your fingertips. Up the neck. Feel the top of the head. Notice the muscles of your face. We're going to do one more standing sequence. This is going to encompass our little counterpose, the half squat. But we're going to put a vinyasa, a twist into it. So when we bend down, I'm going to instruct to bring the hands in front of the chest. And we're not going to actually touch the hands to the chest, but hold them out a little bit and then press the palms together. Do a twist from that half squat position, pressing the palms together. With inhale, raise the arms forward and up. With exhale, bend down, let your hands come to a rest on your knees for a moment. Feel that and lengthen your spine. Now as you inhale, bring your palms together and press them. And as you exhale, we're going to turn to the left. Keep pressing your palms, lift your left elbow towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back into the center. You're pressing the palms. And exhale, turn to the right, lifting your right elbow up to the ceiling. Inhale, come to the center. And then exhale, let your hands come down on your knees. Feel the round of your spine. Inhale, lift yourself back up. And for this one, we will lower the arms with the exhale. Take a moment. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, bend down. One hand on each knee. Stay in your half squat. Inhale, bring your palms together. Again, you're not touching the chest. You're just pressing the palms. Exhale, twist to the left. Let your left elbow come towards the ceiling. Inhale, come to the center. Press the palms. Exhale, twist to the right. Lift your right elbow towards the ceiling. Inhale to the center. Exhale, bend down. Feel the stretch along your whole spine. Inhale, lift yourself up. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, bend down. One hand on each knee. Gentle round through the whole spine. Stay bent down as you inhale the palms together, and exhale, twist. Lift the left elbow towards the ceiling. Inhale to the center, press the palms gently. Exhale, lift the right elbow towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, bring your hands back onto your knees for that long stretch in your spine. Then inhale, lift up to the top. Exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front. Take a relaxed breath. We'll do that sequence one more time. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold down. Inhale, bring the palms together. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, return to the center. Exhale and twist to the right. And inhale to the center. Exhale, the hands come back down onto the knees, round the spine well. Inhale, lift, stretch up to the top. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front. Stand tall, steady, relaxed. Let the breath move. Awareness in the body. Just giving the body a few more breaths. Notice the heartbeat and the breathing pace slowing down a little bit. Okay, we're going to go to another vinyasa. This one without any rotating, no twisting. We're just going to stay in the sagittal plane and work our way towards a downward facing dog. Just as a way to bring everything back in. So you can begin by standing tall on the knees or sitting down on the heels as it serves you best. Breath is through the nose, long and smooth. Inhale, raise the arms forward and now stand tall on the knees and arch the back a little bit, opening the front of the body. Exhale, pull the belly button in and bend down. Planting your hands on the floor far forward of you, and then inhale, lift up onto hands and knees. Gently open the chest. Exhale, tuck your toes, push the floor away with your hands, raise your hips towards the ceiling. You may choose to keep your knees bent. Inhale, lower your knees down to the floor. Exhale, bring your hips back to your hips. Bend your elbows. Soon in that process, you're stretching the lower back. Inhale, stand tall on the knees. Exhale, lower the arms and sit down on the heels if you like. I'm going to do that 3 more times. Inhale, release the arms, lift and open the chest, stretch the front of the body. And exhale, bend down. Lengthening along the spine, reach your arms far forward. Inhale, come to hands and knee position. Exhale to downward dog. Tuck your toes, push the floor away, raise your sit bones towards the ceiling. Inhale, knees come slowly to the floor. Lift your chest. Exhale, round the lower back, bend your elbows and move your hips to your heels. Inhale, lift the arms, stand tall and open the chest, front body long. Exhale, lower the arms and sit down. Again, inhale, lift and open. And exhale, belly to spine as you fold down. Inhale, come to hands and knees. Exhale, tuck the toes and push up into downward dog. Inhale, knees come to the floor, open the chest. Exhale, tuck your tail and move your hips back, bending your elbows down to the floor. And stand tall on the knees. Inhale, open the front body. Exhale, lower the arms, sit down on the heels. We're going to go one more time and stay for 4 breaths in down dog. Inhale, lift and open. And exhale, bend down, belly button to spine. Inhale, come to all fours, so the lengthen your front body. Exhale, tuck your toes and push up into downward dog. Knees stay bent if it's better to get your spine long. Stay while you inhale. And stay while you exhale. Pull the belly button into the spine. Again, inhale. Feel the whole rim of your palm down evenly on the floor. Exhale, belly button to spine. Tuck your chin under a little bit. Lift your sit bones towards the ceiling. Whether your knees are bent or straight, sit bones towards the ceiling. Inhale, expand the whole rib cage. Exhale, pull the belly button in. And one more breath. Then use your inhale to slowly bring your knees down to the floor. And exhale, bring your hips back to your heels, where we're going to keep them. We'll just stay right, relax the breath in child's pose for a moment. Now we're going to go into a pose that I know as thread the needle. I don't know if it has a Sanskrit name. We're going to start on hands and knees. And the twist is one arm reaching through the other. And when you reach, you're going to go reach as far as you can, which is going to bring your head and your shoulder down towards the floor. So big stretch for the neck and shoulders. We'll start on all fours. With the exhale, take your right hand and thread it between your left hand and knee. Reach up to the ceiling as high as you can, and then inhale, come back up onto all fours. Go the other way. Exhale, thread the left hand through. Reach up, and inhale, come up onto all fours. 3 more times each arm. Exhale, thread the right arm through. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, thread the left arm through. You bring your hips back as far as you want to, and inhale, come up onto all fours. Twice more. Exhale, thread the right arm through. Inhale, come up. And exhale, thread the left arm through. Inhale, come up to the top. One more time. Exhale, reach with the right arm. And inhale to the top. And exhale, reach with the left arm. Inhale, come to the top. And exhale, bring your hips back to your heels. Relax in child's pose. If you like, you can stack your hands, make 2 little fists under the forehead or a pillow. Or do whatever feels good with your arms. They can come back to your sides. Let the breath relax. Feel in this position. We're getting gentle spinal flexion, gentle rounded back forward bending, which is always going to be where we return to compensate. Now we're going to do another version, similar to what we just did with just a little bit more stretch in it. You may want a prop, a folded blanket or towel or a cushion. We're going to come into Sphinx position, which is propped up on the forearms. The elbows are underneath the shoulders, the hands out in front of you. So this is pretty big arch in your lower spine. If that doesn't work so well for you, take your cushion and rest your belly on it. So you have some support at the bottom of the rib cage. So feel free to use that prop if you like. So similar motion. We're not going to lift a hand. We're just going to push into the hand to straighten the leg, which will cause our body to, or straighten the arm, which will cause the body to twist. We'll stay here and inhale. I'm going to push the left hand into the floor. We straighten the left arm and look over the left shoulder. Inhale, return to the center. Exhale the other way. Straighten your right arm and look over your right shoulder. And inhale, return to the center. Exhale. Push with the left hand, straighten the arm, look over your left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale the other side, straighten the right arm and look over the right shoulder. Inhale, center, twice more each arm. Exhale, push and look over with your left arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, straighten your right arm, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center, one last time. Exhale, straighten the left arm and look over your left shoulder. Exhale, straighten the right arm, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. And then exhale, return to child's pose. Back to your heels. Find a comfortable child's pose. You could use your blanket up to your forehead or do whatever feels good for the neck and shoulders. Relax the breath. Lying on the back. If you like, you can use the blanket underneath your head and pull the knees into the chest. And begin with 4 repetitions of Apanasana, which we talked about last week, is that very primal movement of gentle spinal flexion, rounding the spine, and extension, arching the spine. So we'll have one hand on each knee, feet a little separated and relaxed, elbows and shoulders hanging down, face soft. As you inhale, let your knees float out away from the chest. And then as you exhale, pull the knees in close. Feeling your lower back stretch, relax your neck and shoulders and face. Inhale, rock the knees out away from the chest. Not too far, it doesn't have to be as far as you can possibly get them out. Exhale, pull the thighs in, feel your lower back stretch. So we're just getting that gentle undulation of the spine, coordinating the movement of the breath in the spine. Inhale, as your knees move out, the spine arches a little, your chest fills, your belly fills. Exhale as you pull the knees in close, your lower back stretches, elbows, shoulders, face relaxed. One last time. Inhale, lock the knees away. And exhale, pull the thighs in close. Now we're about to move into a twist. You may want to have your prop, you could use a block or a blanket or a cushion nearby. I want you to feel where the twist feels productive in your body and where it might feel a little too tuggy. And we'll use the prop if necessary so we can get the twist where it needs to go. We're going to start with the knees into the chest and dynamically move them back and forth. Well, this will not be a movement into the full twist at first. We're going to first move back and forth, work the abs a little bit, feel the rotational movement, and then we'll move into the twist. Take an inhale and float your arms out wide like a T. Keep your knees aligned and your right shoulder down, and exhale your knees over to the left. So don't let your right knee drop back. Keep the knees right in line and your right shoulder down. Inhale, come back into the center. You're not going to go that far. Exhale, rock over towards the right side. Keep your knees in alignment. Keep your left shoulder down. And inhale, come back into the center. Exhale, rock to the left. Keep your knees in alignment. Keep your right shoulder down. Pull your belly button in. Inhale, come back into the center. Keep the knees in alignment. Exhale as you go over to the right side. Keep your left shoulder down. And inhale to the center. We're going to go 2 more times each direction. Exhale, rock the knees to the left, keeping the knees in a line and the right shoulder down. Inhale to the center. And exhale, rock to the right, keep the knees in alignment and the left shoulder down. Inhale to the center. This time we're going to go all the way. Exhale, let your knees come slowly over towards the left side. And if it feels like it's too much tug on your sacrum or hip, you can take your blanket and put it between your knees or underneath them so that your legs are comfortable. So use the prop as necessary. I'm going to place the left hand on the right knee, and then we're going to sweep. Inhale, the right fingertips up along the floor like the hand of a clock, and exhale, slowly bring the arm down. So as the arm changes position, you'll feel the pull of the twist. Inhale, and there may be a point that feels like it's the best place. Please notice that. Exhale, pull the navel in, slowly let the arm come down. Twice more. Inhale, sweep the arm. Notice your chest expanding. Feel the stretch coming into the shoulder and the neck. Exhale, lower the arm down. This time we're going to sweep the arm to where it feels good to you, where you're getting a productive stretch, where you can breathe. Turn the face to the right, and stay here for 4 breaths. Exhale, draw the nose to the spine. Stay and inhale, expand into your right ribs, and wherever else we're feeling the stretch. Exhale, pull the belly button in, and inhale, expand the right side. 2 more breaths. And let's exhale and pull the knees into the center and just pause for a moment there. Recenter yourself. You may want to get your prop over to the other side. Arms are at shoulder height. And as you exhale, we'll slowly bring both knees over to the right side. We're going to bring them all the way over, or whatever feels good. So you might prop both legs up on the blanket. You might put it between your knees. Get a position where your hips feel comfortable. Arms out, left arm out, right hand on your left knee, and then we're going to sweep. Inhale, letting the left hand sweep up like the hand of a clock, and exhale, sweep down towards your hips. Keep your fingertips on or near the floor. You may not have a full range of motion. Just do what you can do. Inhale, open the chest, the shoulder, and exhale, bring the arm down to your side. Inhale, sweep the arm. Notice which position is feeling most productive for you. Exhale, lower the arm down. And then one last time. This time bring your arm to where you're going to breathe with it for 4 breaths. And stay here while you exhale. Pull the belly to the spine. Turn your face to the left. Stay while you inhale. Exhale, navel to the spine. Inhale, expand into your left side, wherever you need that stretch. Exhale, pull the navel into the spine. Now open and expand the left side. Last breath. Do a prop, remove it and bring the knees to the center. And pause for a moment here. Then we're going to return to Apanasana, cupping one hand over each knee, fingertips are pointing towards the toes. Let your elbows soften, your shoulders drop down. Take a breath in here, feeling your chest and your belly expand. Exhale, pull your belly button into your spine and pull the thighs in close to the belly. Let your shoulders drop down. Pause with the breath out for a moment. Inhale, let your knees float out to the start position. Relax your feet. Exhale, belly button into spine as you pull the thighs in close. Feel your lower back stretch. Relax your shoulders and your face. Pause a moment. Inhale. Let your chest expand and your belly expand as you float the knees out away from the chest. Exhale, belly button in. Pull soft shoulders. Feel your lower back stretch. And one more time. Now, if you need a little bit more, of course, feel free to do that a few more times. When you're ready, we're going to move into final relaxation, placing the feet down. Take a moment to get any props that will help you be comfortable, including a pillow behind the head or a rolled blanket behind the knees. Go ahead and cover up, make yourself warm. As you get settled, we'll take the feet about as wide as the mat and relax the legs. So they're just gently falling out in the shoulder to the hip joint. And then we'll do something similar with the arms. Turn your palms up. Separate the hands out a little bit wider than your mat. Broaden the shoulder blades. Check in with the whole length of your spine. Are you comfortable in the sacrum? Do you need to make any adjustments in the pelvis? Again, if there's any strain in the lower back, place something behind the knees, a bolster, extra yoga mat rolled up works well. Soften up the length of the spine. Check that your shoulder blades are broad. Take a moment to attend to the neck. If you like, you can turn it very slowly from one side to the other. And settle the head so that you have the weight evenly balanced at the back of the head. Soften the face. Soften the crown of the head, the scalp. Eyes gently closed. Release the control of the breath. Giving in to gravity's pull. Allow the body to breathe itself. As you stay in this relaxed, supported position with the breath breathing naturally, tune the mind into the experience that you're having right at this moment, and this moment, and this moment. If the mind wanders to the past or the future, bring it back to here and now. Attention staying inside the body. body at rest and the breath breathing itself. Notice the two sides of the body. Observe the breath moving in through both nostrils, moving in and down, and then coming up and leaving through both nostrils. As you're ready, move your right fingertips and your left toes. And then your left fingertips and your right toes. And then go ahead and stretch both arms up overhead. Reaching the arms high behind you and your feet far beneath you. And then slowly release the arms down. Roll over to the right side. Hug your knees into your chest and pause for a moment there. Curled into a little ball. As you're ready, use the left hand to gently prop yourself up and come up into a seated position. Find a supported seat on a cushion or a folded blanket or towel or sitting up on the edge of a chair. And feel both sit bones evenly on the surface of your seat. If you're in a chair, the feet flat down on the floor, the back not leaning against the back of the chair, but sitting upright, spine lifted. We're going to take a short pranayama with Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. Feeling the breath move from side to side. You may simply block the nostril with your index finger side to side, or the mudra is bending the first two fingers, the index and the middle finger down, and then using your thumb and your ring finger to valve the nostrils. So use whatever valving mechanism works for you, and we'll begin by placing the thumb on the right nostril and blocking it completely. Let your your ring finger rest up on the cartilage of the left nostril, and we begin here. Inhaling through that left side. Let the breath come in slowly, smoothly. And then switch, cover the left and breathe out through the right. Stay there and breathe slowly in through the right nostril. Switch and breathe out through the left side. Let's stay here and breathe in left. Switch and breathe out right. Stay, breathe in right. Switch and breathe out left. Third round, inhale left. And exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Do one more complete round. Inhale left. Exhale right. All right. And exhale left to finish. And we'll lower the hand down. Check in with your posture. See if you feel steady and even on your sit bones. If you need to make any small adjustments, then do. Let your spine lift. Feel the crown of the head lifting towards the ceiling, but then soften the shoulders. Relax the face. Eyes closed. Awareness inward. Watch the relaxed flow of the breath. Prepare now to end the practice. Notice your body sitting here in this space. Feel your steady seat and know that as you proceed into the day, the sense of steadiness resides in you, and from that place we can reach out. We can turn and bend and extend, do what we need to do, and come back. And if the events of the day have you feeling too dispersed, you can actually physically come back. Do a little counterpose. Do that standing half squat, or go down onto hands and knees, going into child's pose, or go on your back and hug your knees. You can use that physical cue to help recenter as necessary. And slowly the eyes come open. Namaste. And I want to let you know about a couple events upcoming. Sunday, an in-person in Rensselaerville. Self-care, Ayurvedic self-care for Valentine's. Sunday afternoon, we're going to do some Abhyanga, some oil foot massage. We're going to work with the marma points, the energy points, Ayurvedic energy points, and do some facial massage. You're going to make a facial serum with oils and essential oils that you prefer. You get to choose your own formula. And we'll have tea and some gathering activities. So let me know if you're interested in that. That's in person in Rensselaerville. Also next week, starting a new 6-week philosophy class on the Taittiriya Upanishad. The topic is the 5 bodies. So we have a physical body, an energetic body, a mental body, a wisdom body, and a bliss body. And we're going to go to the text, the Upanishad that gives that model, and also think about how it's useful to know about these different aspects of ourselves. So that's on Zoom Mondays at 10 a.m. For 6
And I thank you for being here. I will see you next week. All Rensselaerville classes are